Sabrina.
Hello, Sabrina.
Whoa, hello.
Before you jumped on, I was trying to see all the stuff that was in the background of Nick's house. There's so many trinkets back there. I was looking to see what he had.
Last time I saw you guys was actually the last worked a friend who wasn't really into that scene, but he really likes music festivals, and you guys were like the first band he crowd surfed to, and so he was really yeah.
What do you got back there? You got some, is that Captain?
Yeah, I got Captain America, a Justice League one, and an Avengers one. Because I have a Flash tattoo right there.
Oh, shit.
No,
That rules.
that's awesome.
I was supposed to get it colored, but that one hurt a lot.
That's a tough spot. That's a real tough spot.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that say that the inner arm doesn't hurt, but I thought it was painful.
Oh, yeah, I have actually a bunch.
Nice. I love that self-titled Blink tattoo. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. That never really goes away. It's not like you have to look at that tattoo and go, I don't like that band anymore, unless.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a cool thing. Where are you from?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, born and raised. I've never really left too much. I went to Disney World in January, right before a stem cell transplant. So we did it kind of like one of those trips that you need to take just in case. And it was pretty cool. It was my first plane flight.
What did you think of Disney World though?
Apart from like the rides and the experience, I think it was just also cool, like seeing the kids' faces and stuff and them freak out. I think like Flight of Passage was definitely my favorite ride.
And not the sickest ride ever.
Yeah, it was like, how cool is this supposed to be? And then it was like, we got off and we're like, and
just goosebumps thinking about it. Like I right, it's so sick.
Did a really good job on it.
You want to tell us a little bit about your story and what you've been through and where you've come from and all that stuff, because we'd love to hear about it.
Yes, please.
I was 18 and a half, and I remember like I got this flu, and it was like winterish time, so I didn't think anything much of it other than it being a flu. And it kind of lasted for like 3 months. I had a really bad pain on my lower side, and I thought my appendix was bursting. So I went in and like they did the scans, and they were like explaining to me my lymph nodes are really enlarged. He kind of told me what the results were, and he said, I had stage 3 Hodgkin lymphoma. He said like we'd be starting like chemo, to shrink the cancer and stuff. And then he kind of like walked out and left me with my thoughts. And then I'm like, wait, what did he just say? Yeah, it was like there's that scene in Deadpool, where he gets told he has cancer, and it kind of like zones out. I literally felt like that's what that moment felt like. And I had really long hair, so I didn't want it to like just die. So I went and actually donated it to Wix for Kids.
That's amazing.
And I donated 28 inches of hair. It was like something I was definitely really insecure about too, because like that was like my pride, and then for it to all be gone, I was like, what? And then I started treatment, and that went on for 6 months. I went into remission. I had a dog, and I just had all this like responsibility. I ended up having to give my dog to my friends so that they'd be able to take care of him, and I couldn't afford to be on my own anymore. I was having very severe recurrence. It was actually stage 4 this time. They started chemo while I was there. I was there for 25 days, spent my 21st birthday there as well. I was getting a autologous stem cell transplant, and that is where they take your own stem cells, blast me with a bunch of chemo, and then put those cells back into me to hopefully jumpstart my system, because without it, they basically said that anytime I stop treatment, the cancer will just continue to grow back. I'd have to like create a living will in this time, and had to explain to like loved ones certain wishes, who I want to do what. And I think that was hard itself, because here I am 21, and I'm like, whoa. Like, this is a very real thing. This is a chance it can happen. They did 15 bags of chemo in 6 nights, and then they put my cells back in. And so I have a new birthday. It's March 10th. COVID started really hitting.
I see.
And so the last week and a half I was there, couldn't have any visitors at all, which was a little tough. So far, things are looking good. I feel a lot better being out of the hospital versus right before going in. And I have a really good support system that's came into my life that's helped me out. I mentor teens through like youth group or through my job that I actually got hired at the teen center as their film director this past year.
I mean, you're probably one of the most brave people I've ever met. You're very, very strong, and We have nothing but love and support here for you. I mean, there's not really anything else that I could say other than I love you so much, and I wish I could be there to give you a big old hug right now.
You're so, like Kellin said, you're so strong when you talk about it. And it's gonna be hard for me to get emotional. Yeah, it's you're very inspiring.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna break down right now. I'm not gonna do it. It's amazing to hear where you're at and that you're feeling great right now, and that's that's incredible. The current times and what we're all experiencing, like you're a positive light through all of that. You're always invited to any siren show. Anytime you want to come out, bring out whoever you want.
I get a little bit rowdy at shows, in those moshes. And we got it.
All right, I expect you to turn it up then.
All right.